Hello and welcome to my channel. Here today with a review for Cat Cafe Manager, a cozy management and strategy game where you manage a cat cafe. The story is that your grandma or grandpa, that's right, you get to choose this time, is dead. And they have left you a cat cafe that they want you to manage. Although the details are a little bit fuzzy because when you arrive there's literally no cafe and you have to build it up from scratch. So not really sure what kind of drugs grandma was on. So you build this cafe and just generally look after it, fill it with furniture, you can hire staff eventually, have cats of course, and yeah. Other than that, there's a little side bit where some weird voodoo cat wants you to fix these shrines, and that basically just involves unlocking these tiers. That's pretty much it. It's a fairly basic game with honestly not that much to it. But it's cute, and if you like customizing your own cafe, and you like cats, I think you'll enjoy it. So straight up, the music is bopping. Got your cafe which you have complete customization over. You can choose the shape, wallpaper, flooring, what sections you want where, and where you want your furniture. It gives you a lot of freedom, but at the same time it's not an overly detailed thing. I found it a little bit tricky to separate some areas such as the bathroom and the kitchen because you can't build walls between the rooms. There are about 5 or so different types of customers that you can get, such as witches, fishermen, and businessmen, and they all pay you differently. Each of these different currencies are used in the various shops available in town, so it works out pretty well. You can also choose who you want to advertise for to only get those specific customers if you're after a certain type of currency. So if you are wanting the currency used to purchase furniture, then you can specifically select for that, making it a quicker process. Pretty cool. You've also got your cats. You get one at the beginning of the game, but to get more you set out food to attract strays. There's not really too much interactions with these cats though. You can eventually calm them down because they kind of run around like they're on meth. But other than that, they pretty much just jump on people's laps to get pats and then they off. There is a food and drink menu and you unlock items by buying recipes from a shop. You also need to buy the ingredients needed to make them. You make these items by using kitchen appliances that you buy from a furniture shop, so things like sinks, fridges, cutting boards, and there's a few others. So as I mentioned earlier, as part of the main story there's this unlockable section. You can unlock things such as the ability to hire more staff, or have more cats, or have more chairs for seating. There's furniture, menu items, and more. Some of these unlockables have requirements such as having a certain amount of friendship levels to start the process. But once you have that, you can unlock them by getting a certain amount of customer satisfaction from your cafe. There is a town area where you've got your shops. There's a furniture shop, a pet store, a food shop, and eventually you'll also get this community board that you can use to hire new staff or find your cats a home. So there are 5 locals that you get to know and build relationships with. As you increase your friendship level, you get to know more about them, what they're going through, and stuff like that. My favourite was definitely Bonner.
What's a Bonner?
But no, they're all kind of funny and unique in their own ways. You can level up the staff, including yourself and the cats. You've got certain skills such as cooking, cleaning, and repairing, and depending on how high these skills are determine how quickly you are actioning these while you're managing your cafe. Same goes for your staff. Although I'm gonna be honest, the staff are all slow as and don't really help all that much anyway. The game got quite laggy towards the end. The more I built up my cafe, the worse it got, until it was at a point where it got pretty bad at times. At one point my game crashed, and luckily there's an autosave feature, but it doesn't save super often, so I lost some game time, mainly the part where I spent quite a while redoing my cafe. And there is nothing I hate more than having to redo stuff. There was also some really minor bugs I encountered, such as people or cats getting stuck after I redecorated the cafe. Also, sometimes in a shop menu, if I purchased something, the menu would kind of freeze and I'd have to exit and re-enter the shop to continue browsing. And I also had issues with scrolling down menus as well. All of this didn't really impact the game much, it was just more so annoying at times. I thought Cat Cafe Manager was a really nice game, especially for just playing right before bed or just a bit to relax on the weekend. It does get quite repetitive quickly, and I found myself getting most of the unlockables only 5 or so hours into the game, but you can always keep going past the story and keep improving your cafe. I would recommend getting it when it's on special, just because I'm not 100% convinced it's worth the full price, which I think was about $25 Australian. It definitely has a little bit of a mobile game vibe to it, which makes me think it should just be a little bit cheaper. Plus, the lagginess and the game crashing kind of ruined it a bit for me at the end, but on the plus side, from what I could tell, the game crashing aspect doesn't seem to be common at all. I think I just got unlucky. Thank you so much for watching, please like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!